Hello everyone, this is Clossi
And Mrs. Clossi.
how are you guys doing today? So today we are going to go over a few of the things I've added to my website and read it a little bit to make it a little bit nicer, a little bit more convenient for you guys, and a little bit more useful. So as always, we have the home page, and the home page has a lot of new buttons on it. I should have already had this one loaded, but you know, whatever. Here we have the How to Play Go section now on ShawnsGoGroup.com, so that way we can refer new players to the How to Play Go series, which is a playlist, or it should be. Oops. I'll fix that as soon as this video is over. But anyway, this will be the playlist on the How to Play Go series, and then right after the rules, we have the Beginner Lecture series for teaching beginners basic strategy on how to play on the Night 19. So the rules and the beginner lesson strategies is the How to Play Go section. Then we also, of course, have the live stream, and I also edited the live streams. That way we'll show other streams, and I don't want to click on that right now because someone might be streaming. But all the streams that I auto-host, if they are live, it will automatically show that, so that way you guys can check that out periodically. So now we have the index page, which is still loading, so we'll look at that at some other point. Oh, hey. No! I pushed the wrong button! Anyway, moving on. We have the apps tab, and the apps is just my hobby that's not Go. I'm sorry, I have hobbies that are not Go related. I apologize.
Shame on you, Sean.
I know, I'm horrible.
Hey,
Anyway.
at least more of the apps are Go related than not Go related. They should
For
forgive
now.
you. They should forgive
For
you.
now. Anyway. I have these apps right here, and I think I'm stuck on the Go stuff until I figure out how to make multiplayer in Unity, which is the programming thing I'm using. Anyway, we have Capture Go, which is actually its own tab right here, which you can hear the pretty music in the background. It is Capture Go.
Because the desktop audio is off. Okay.
They can now. Anyway. Now you can actually go to ShawnsGoGroup.com or beginners can, and play Capture Go against a computer. Now this computer is very basic and very weak, and it goes from different levels. So the first level, of course, is a beginner, and it just clicks randomly. And this is just to help players understand what liberties are and play Capture Go. And now you can actually go up to level 5 when it loads. Yep, so we can go up to level 5. Oh, close that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that either. And you can actually put level 5. And this one will respond to Ataris. It will extend liberties. It'll cut. But it's still pretty easy to beat if you just put a little bit of effort in and you know what you're doing. It's not too difficult to beat. As you can see here, I easily ladder it. But the point is not to be a super difficult Capture Go AI. It's to give new players a place to practice Capture Go so that way they understand liberties. And I think that this program does that. And so that's its own little tab. It's one of the programs I'm actually really proud of, is this little Capture Go application.
Because you're the one who programmed
I
it,
made
so-
the AI, and I have no idea how to do AIs, but I programmed its logic, and I think it's super smart. Even if it's horrible at Capture Go, to me, he's a genius, guys. He's a 5-year-old in my mind. Because he's a level 5. I taught my child how to play Go, and
Your
so
child just happens to be, your
he's
laptop.
just really bad. But anyway, I taught my little AI how to play Capture Go, and now it's decently challenging for a brand new player, and it's great for new players to be able to use. Aside from that, we also have the stream calendar right here, and this is not something I did specifically. This page needs to load already. But rather someone else did and sent to me, and so I embedded the calendar into the website. So what basically this is those who have permission, those who are Go streamers, have permission to actually edit this calendar, and you can see that there's all kinds of live streams every single day. There's live streams, and so on Monday, Daniel, Cats Plays Go, Lorex, Daniel, Baltonator, and then of course on Saturdays there's Clossi, Fridays, Pro Stream with Yoon Young, And so you can actually find this calendar at ShawnsGoGroup.com. And this is a calendar that someone else made. I can't remember their username. Oh, Skatemaker, yeah. I think it was Skatemaker. Skatmaker. Sorry, I'm just...
There's no
Skatmaker is the one that sent it to me. And so he gets credit. And I don't know if someone sent it to him, so if they did, they get credit. I don't know. Anyway, I got this calendar, and so I made it publicly available and really easy to find just by clicking the little stream calendar tab. So I have lots of tabs, and it's not great yet. I also have a league that I'm not sure what to do with yet because I'm creating the league, but no one's using it, and no one's signing up, even though we have monthly leagues. But that is on here too, utilizing the openstudyroom.org features, or OSR. And we have a league, just no one's using it. So if you want to use it, great, it's there. And it's free to use. And I've been offering private lessons and game reviews for those who play in the league, but no one wants to play in the league, so I don't know.
It's because nobody wants to play. You're too strong.
I'm not in the league. It's other people in the league, and I'm saying I will sponsor the league and let people play. Anyway, here's the revamp of the homepage. There's a lot more buttons now. We have the latest videos, the How to Play Go videos, the How to Teach Go videos, the Beginner Lecture Series, lectures, 100 plus game reviews is my daily game review series, and there's 114 videos in here. So it's the daily game review series, and I think a couple other game reviews that got mixed in somehow. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't feel like cleaning up this playlist. It's just 114 videos of me reviewing games at different levels. And you can just click this little icon right here and actually scroll up and down for the different levels. So there's 4 Qs, 5 Qs, 10 Qs, 18 Qs, 8 Qs, and you can just find whichever level you want. But there's 100 game reviews in here where I just go over people's games. And I usually do it pretty quickly because I was trying to do it every day and it was really exhausting. But they're just little tips and tricks and some basic advice. Then I have the Clossi Plays, Common Mistake video, How to Count Territory. This is one that I've been referring so many people to because so many people ask how to count territory, and so I made this video on how to count territory. It's actually on my homepage too, so you can easily access that. How to count territory in Go, and it goes from every level. So it goes from just comparing frameworks to each other for 30 Qs and 20 Qs and stuff, to all the way down to like where you can count as accurately as me or as a Dawn player. And it counts the exact value and how we count the in-game stuff, Sente and Gote stuff, and how do we count the exact value of the board. So it goes complete simple counting of comparing stuff to actual as accurate as you can counting. And I told it to the best of my ability. So if you do this properly, you should be within like 5 points of a pro, give or take, 4 points of a pro. I don't know. But you should have a really close to accurate count if you can accomplish this. And I have this video right here, and I'm really happy about this video. Just not many people have been seeing it. They've been seeing my old How to Count Territory where I taught a 20Q how to count, and it did not go well. So this is the one you want to watch. Trust me. Then we have the Younguseng interview. So if you don't know what the Younguseng is, you can watch this. It's really cool. It's like this is Inseong, and he's a very strong teacher. He's not a pro, but he's a very, very strong teacher and a very great guy. And he has a Go School, so I would definitely recommend watching that to figure out what that is if you don't know. And, of course, the Yoon Young reviews that we are sponsoring. There's her playlist right there. You can actually go to her channel and watch it on Fridays, which is also on the stream calendar. But otherwise, you can actually watch it straight from here if you've missed it, because I also have that on the website. And then, last but not least, we have our Discord, which is growing quite well. It's already been up. It's around 150 now, and last I checked, it was like at 100. So it's growing slowly but surely over time, and it's just a great place to hang out, talk with people, ask for game reviews, ask for advice. I just realized that you can't see the bottom right corner, but those are there. Trust me. See, yep, right here, Younguseng, lectures, all that stuff. It's there, guys. Trust me. We all, as always, we have the Clossi approach, which, if you do not know, this is like my biggest selling point, my biggest, greatest creation is the Clossi approach. Tell them about the Clossi approach, Mrs. Clossi.
Oh, the Clossi approach. The Clossi approach is the step to choosing what each move in Go is supposed to be, and there's a list of questions. You figure out what part of the game you're in, what you're trying to do with that part of the game, and then how you should respond from there.
It is pretty much a step-by-step guide on how to play a good move every single turn of the game. This guide will get you to 1 Dawn and beyond, trust me. I've had plenty of players use this to get to Dawn, and I've even had
a 6
some people that got stronger than me using my own Clossi approach, okay? It's bullcrap, I tell you. It's bullcrap. He understands the Clossi approach better than I do. And the reason that's possible is because the Clossi approach is not something that I invented. It's something that I compiled. In other words, it's the knowledge I've gained from all of these teachers who I cite right here. It's just knowledge I've gained from all these teachers and compiled it into a step-by-step guide. So the Clossi approach is a step-by-step guide of a lot of Go knowledge that I've gotten over the years from all these people. Okay. So that is that, and now we get to go into the fun stuff about the apps. So we've already seen the Capture Go, where you can play it on itch.io, or you can just play it right there. I also have it embedded right there. We have the Go Hub, which you can download and actually have it up right here for you guys to see. This doesn't do that much, but it's something we made for convenience. So the live streams, these are the 4 live streams, and they're just buttons. This will just open the Twitch Go channel for all the Go streams that are live. So we can follow that. Then there was the AGA, Zoo98, Bats Go, and me, and that was kind of the biggest streamers at the time that I made this program, which is a long time ago. Go News is just the places to get to Go News at. The store, that one died, and that one died, and that one died. None of those work. Anyway, but all this is just a really convenient program to open your other programs for you. So, for example, if you have KGS, you have TiJum, WBadook, and IGS, and OGS, and maybe even DGS, all you have to do is click this and click play, and it'll open it for you, as long as you have it on your computer. Now, OGS, of course, will just open a browser. DGS, the same way. TiJum and WBadook do not work on a Mac, but if you're on a Windows computer and you have all of these downloaded, or all 4 of these downloaded, all you have to do is click this, click play, and it will open it for you. Granted, you have to have the latest version of KGS. Can't have CGO Band 3. You have to have CGO Band. There's a bit of a difference. I don't know how else to explain it. If you don't know what the difference is, then you're probably not going to know. It's just the latest version of KGS. And it'll open it. IGS will open it. So this doesn't do that much in itself. It's just a convenience tool if you want to use it. That is the Go Hub. We have Mystery Go, the card game. This is something that we experimented with that people haven't really done anything with. It's something that you can just have fun with your friends. Both of you...
If you want to appease the Go lovers, but like also have fun at the same time in like a group setting. But
yeah,
then you have like that one person who's like, but I want to play Go!
Yeah, right? So this can be played at any level. Shush. This can be played at any level, between any levels, and it'll be completely random, but it'll be quite funny.
I've beat him more than once playing Mystery Go.
Yeah. Anyway, here you open it. Here's the rules. Each player will have their own computer, and they're just cards that you click on, and that's Jasper Tsuji. If Tingen has not been played, play it. So the whole point is you have to play a certain card every turn. So the nothing card, this card does nothing. Draw another card this turn. Jasper, you play Tingen, and then every time you draw a card, draw, and you get different cards. And each turn you can play those cards. So cards like these, there you go. Pick a side, capture every stone that's not your color on the first line of that side. And then there's cards that say when you draw this card, you have to play it. Get rid of all the stones on the first line, second line, and third line. And it becomes a very crazy and very random game.
Don't
and then
play it on a board bigger than a 9x9.
Play this on a 9x9. You will never finish the game, I swear. And also, you will never finish the game if you go past 50 cards. We found that out the hard way. So I made a card used counter, so that way you just go up to 50. And then after that, you just stop drawing and just finish the game naturally. Because you can go on forever with this game. It's not balanced. It's just something we made for fun, to have fun with. But you guys can use the cards however you want. You can make your own rules. Like, for example, you have to play a card instead of a turn, or you can play a normal move instead of card. You can do whatever you want with this. It's very customizable, and you can also like pick specific cards and add them to your hand just by clicking the add button. There's the bad luck card. Remove every stone on the third, second, or first line. Yeah. It's a funny little picture too. Anyway, it's just a cute card game I made for fun. Then you've got the random opening generator, which I thought would be very fun, and several people have actually downloaded this and used this, but I haven't seen it on streaming that much. The random opening generator takes good openings and very, very bad openings, mixes them all up, and gives you a random opening every time you click the button. And then you can use this to say, if you're a live streamer or something, you want to have some fun, or maybe you're playing a teaching game, you want to give yourself a crazy opening. You can just click the generate button. It'll give you a random opening. So 5-4 and 3-4, 6-4, 5-3, 3-3 and 4-4. Let's see if we can get a crazy one. No, low Chinese. 6-4. Yeah, we got the 6-4s in here. 6-4, 5-4, 4-4, 3-4. So there's some normal ones. There's some crazy ones. There we go. 5-5 and 6-4. There you go. Play that and see what happens. So the random opening generator, I think, is a lot of fun. It's a very simple program to just generate random openings. Yep, we got that. You having fun with the cat there? Oh, show him the kitty cat. We have a kitty cat.
We have two
Meow. Pretty kitty. Cute kitty.
She's so confused.
All right, and then we get to my hobby that you guys will probably kill me for.
Shame on you.
Because it's not Go related, but I really like. I'm having fun making these little spin-off games. So the ship.
I especially like the one you made for me. That one's my favorite.
Okay, yeah. So the Ship Racer is the first one I made, and this was like kind of the first game that I actually finished. And I say finished in quotation marks because it's not anywhere like a good game. It just has a high score, and you're a ship, and you're dodging asteroids. And it's quite fun and addicting for us, for my family and I, because we've been trying to beat each other's high score, but I don't know if anyone else would enjoy it. But it's something to do if you want to kill time. It's a little slow in loading because I'm streaming. It doesn't usually take this long to load.
But you're not streaming. You're just recording.
Oh yeah, I'm recording and loading other pages. Okay, my apologies. See, that's loading and that's loading. And normally you don't have 3 games going at the same time. I can actually show it'll be faster to not do this on the web browser all at the same time. It is up. They're all 3 up on the web browser. I have a local game. Yeah, I'm just going to pull up the local games. I actually have them local on my machine, so I can actually just open them. This is also made with Unity. All of my stuff is made with Unity. I can actually open them from right here. So we have the Ship Racer, which is a cool game. I don't know if you guys like it. Oh, just spoiler alert, the rest of this video is probably not Go content. You can tune out now if you want. You can see my high score is 8,550, which is quite high. And in this one, you just move left and right, dodge asteroids, and try to get a high score.
By comparison, mine's like 700.
Yeah, you've made it to 1,000, haven't you?
Sure.
Yeah. And then, boom, we get an asteroid, blah, blah, blah. It's just a cute little fun game that I made. And
maybe
then,
it was 7,000 then. So that did not take you very long to get to 600.
Yeah, it wasn't 7,000, though. I don't think you've made it past 5,000.
I think I at least got to 5.
Did you get to 5? I think it was like 5,700 then. Because right after 5, it makes its maximum speed, and you immediately died when it hit maximum speed.
That's what it was.
Because at 5,000, it's at the hardest level.
There was a 7 in there somewhere, I swear, guys.
Actually, no. Did I make it harder? I think I actually threw something at 10,000. I actually forgot if I threw something at even more difficult at 10,000.
Okay, you added the asteroid. That's what you did.
No, I added the asteroid and extra speed at 5,000.
Oh.
At 10, I don't know. I haven't made it to 10,000. I forgot. It's been a long time since I made that one, but I've gotten it at 10,000. Yeah, and then there's Rose versus Zombies, and if you guys have seen Rose on the streams, then you'll know who she is. She's obsessed with zombies, and then we have our friend Jasper,
who she loves abusing,
who she abuses a lot. So we have her, and I made this for her and Jasper, and I have her throwing Jasper at zombies.
Because that's how Rose is going to stop the zombie apocalypse.
And this game gets quite hard quite quick. The zombie count goes up very quickly, and you can see my high score is 374. Yeah. Well, it's equal to whatever your score is up until 50, and then it caps out at 50, and then for every 100 that you do, it adds 5. And then it caps out at 100 zombies.
That's a nerd
max.
way of saying there's a lot of frickin' zombies.
You get a lot of zombies very quickly, and already you start seeing there's a lot of zombies. And the game loses when the zombie touches the bottom of the window. And it's just, these are just cute little mini games that I made as a hobby, and I think they're quite fun and quite cool. These are some coding exercises I did, like I have a snake game. The box builder is just a mathematical coding exercise where every time I push space, it generates more boxes. That's not on the website, but it's just coding exercises I've done. But the last one on the website is the one I made for Kara. It's her favorite little game. The coding challenge for this one was to make a Flappy Bird clone, and so I talked to Kara. I was like, hey, I made one for Rosen and Jasper. What theme do you want? And she said cute animals. And so here we have a cute animal thing.
Parrot!
So this one's a parrot, and then every 25 points you gain, you don't have to get 25 score overall. It's just...
That would be impossible. I think my high score is like 13.
Yeah. But you gain points, then you unlock other animals, and you can unlock up to 10 animals, and it's just a cute little Flappy Bird game with
the cutest song in existence. I could just listen to this song for hours.
And those are the cute little games I've been making for funsies. And yeah, so we have the opening generator, the Gogu Sumego, ignore those. Those were something I tried to do and it flopped. If you guys have been on my YouTube channel for a while, then you might have seen the 24/7 live stream that I was trying to do where just Go Problems were up on YouTube and Go Problems were up on Twitch, and it was running for 24/7, and I had a dedicated computer to run these two programs where it was a medium level and hard level Go Problems. That way you could just tune in and watch some Go Problems and just solve Go Problems. And no one watched it. Everyone hated it. So this program was just the automatic Go Problems things.
Cycler.
Yeah, it was an automatic Go Problem cycler, and it flopped. Ooh. This is something, if you watch this video to the end, this is something that is not released for anyone except for me. It's something I made for
Rose again.
My little sister Rose.
If that tells you anything about...
It was, she said to make Go interesting for her. And I knew she liked zombies, she liked dead things, she likes horror stuff. And now the graphics didn't render properly when I downloaded it because the way the Go board and the lighting and all that fancy stuff. Anyway, I ended up making my own Go board for the next Go programs that I make. But this one didn't render properly. That's why it's not publicly released. But in the editor, it actually did work. I swear. And then you play Capture Go. Brace yourself. And it would scare the person that it would scare whoever got captured because they weren't expecting it. Or that was the point. It was supposed to be like a small little joke, and she absolutely loved it. And I think if you capture black, it's something else. There it is. Yeah. This was the scary Go game that I made for her.
Freaks me
and
out, guys.
She loved it. I swear she loved it.
The only time she said she ever loved anything Go related.
Yeah, that's the only time she's ever wanted to play Go was when she saw this game that I made for her. And she loved it. And that is your little sneak peek at this little project that I made. Probably I'm going to get comments now that everyone's going to demand that I release this. But I would have to actually go in and completely redo the board because I would have to make my own board because the Go graphic just did not render properly. It was something I downloaded from the asset store. It was a Gobon, and it did not render properly at all. And so I ended up having to make my own for future Go programs. But for that one, I would have to completely redo the Go board, which would make me completely redo all the math for where the stones are placed. And the mathematics in 3D environment is such a headache. Oh, I hate doing the math of the placement. Because it's like, here's where you are in space, but the conversion of where the stone's generated and the conversion of where it is in space is completely different. Oh, and by the way, the space between the lines is this secret variable that for some reason it's not global space that you would think because it's relative to the size of the freaking object. So you have to play with it, move it one by one, and figure out what the actual 100th of a decimal is of placement. Then you have to do the math to convert that for every single freaking loop, and you have to do this times this times this. Oh, and oh wait, they're not. You don't forget they're not squares. So you have to do rectangles and figure out what it increments by the edge of the board.
And of course, now that you've explained how difficult it is,
they're gonna want me to do it more. Yeah, they're gonna want me to do it even more. But yeah, that is that. The GoBot is something that I have taken off the internet. It is something I was using way back when, but Streamlabs, for all the Go streamers out there, is much, much better than anything I could have made. The only feature that it has left is the move voting option, which I'm thinking about making a move voter. So it's that way you can do your own Twitch Plays Go, basically, or they can vote on where you should play. And I think about doing that at some other point in the future, just a standalone rather than having it on the GoBot, because Streamlabs GoBot or Streamlabs Robot Chatbot is much better. Anyway, that is it for that, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Anything else you would like to add?
I think that was it.
All right, so yeah, ShawnsGoGroup.com. A lot of new features. Check it out. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next time.